What's going on, you guys? It's Eric McAvoy with your road to financial freedom, and in today's episode, we're going to talk about creating your dream team. So, you've made the decision, you want to get into real estate, you want to invest for the long run, you want to make that sweet, sweet monthly cash flow, and you want to prepare yourself for long-term retirement. Amazing. That's wonderful. I've been there, but I know that it can be scary going into it. But 2 years ago, when I made the decision that I knew I wanted to get into real estate, I was scared. I had no idea what to do. I didn't have anybody to help me. I didn't know how to buy a property. I didn't know what, an appraisal was. I didn't know what DTI meant or COC or ROI or any of these terms that you hear in the real estate investing world. So it was daunting. And honestly, I was a little nervous. With that, what I've learned is that in real estate investing, one of the most important things you can have is your dream team. Now, who are these people and what is it? The dream team consists of a realtor, lender, and a contractor. So we're going to go over each of those people, kind of what their roles are, why they're important, and go from there. Person number one, your realtor. Who are they? What do they do? In the simplest terms, they find the house for you. So realtor is going to be there holding your hand from day one of saying, hey, I want to buy a home, to the last day of signing at the closing table and getting the keys to your new property. They're going to play an instrumental role in finding the property for you, helping you figure out what areas to buy in, what areas you don't want to buy in, the type of homes that do well, type of homes that don't do well. They're going to be working with you on scheduling the inspections, the appraisals, making sure you close on time, and everything in between. When you're finding a real estate agent, keep in mind that most agents work with typical home buyers who want to go live in their home and just enjoy it. So the way those kind of people buy homes is like, ooh, look at the bathroom, or wow, look at that kitchen, or oh, the backyard will be great for entertaining and whatnot. And while that's great, that's not what we're here for, right? Because we're here for real estate investing. We want to make money from this. Whereas us, we're looking at it saying, oh, look at the cash on cash return of that place, or look at how much money I can make from paying this down over 30 years. Or wow, look how much I'll save in rent by getting roommates. Or what have you. So the scope that we look at properties through is far different than the typical home buyer. So with that in mind, when finding your agent, ensure that your agent understands real estate investing. Whether they work with other investors or they invest themselves, you want to make sure they know what you're talking about and they understand the lingo. Because you don't want them saying, oh yeah, but what about the kitchen? Or, ooh, yeah, but what about the flooring? You're like, no, Janice, I'm going to lose $500 a month. I can't buy this place. Get them to understand where you're coming from, okay? You want to make money. You want to invest. You want to be financially free. And it's going to be perfect. So keep that in mind when finding a real estate agent. Person number two. This person is going to be wildly important unless you're sitting on 200 grand and you already know exactly how to buy a property. So person number two is your lender. Now, what is the lender going to do for you? The lender is going to help you figure out how much of a home you qualify for. Can you buy a home that's $150,000? Can you buy a home that's $300,000? That's kind of one of the main things the lender is going to do. They're going to help you figure out what kind of down payment program you're going to want to work with, what kind of loan product you want, what your interest rate's going to be, your closing costs, and pretty much all the financial side of the real estate transaction. They're going to be extremely important, because without them, you don't know how much you can buy. So you want to make sure you get a good lender who, again, works with investors, who understands different loan packages, what an FHA loan is, a conventional homeowner occupied loan, an FHA 203K loan, and other products in there. Because you don't want the typical lender who's like, nope, sorry, it's not 20% down conventional, can't do it. Okay, you need a lender who's a problem solver who will help you to the best of their ability get the property that you want. And then finally, person number three is a contractor. Now, why do you need a contractor? Well, if you really want to expedite your wealth generating journey, it's best to find a fixer-upper property and fix it up to increase the value of the home. So having a contractor is going to be extremely important in doing so unless you know how to do all of the repairs and whatnot at home. Odds are you don't, just because most people don't. So having a good contractor to work with on reflooring, repainting, redoing roofs, new windows, whatever it may be, they're going to be huge. Now, caveat to contractors, you don't need a contractor in order to get into real estate investing, especially on your first property. You can buy just a turnkey, ready to go style property. But like I was saying, in order to expedite the process and really generate more wealth faster, being able to generate wealth through forced appreciation, aka making the place nicer so someone would pay more and so that it's then valued more, is going to be one of the best routes to go. Because you can put in, let's say, $10,000 to $15,000 worth of renovations to completely do a cosmetic rehab of your property, and then boom, it's now valued $50,000 more. So you put in 10, it's worth 50 more. So that's a 500% return. Not too shabby. So something definitely to consider when looking at properties is going the route with the repair. So between the three of those, your realtor, your lender, and your contractor, those are the three biggest, most important people that you're going to need in order to find the property, fund the property, and fix the property. The 3 F's: find, fund, and fix. So next week, I'm going to be having videos on how to find a realtor, how to find a lender, and how to find a contractor with our investing thing in mind. Because if you're a residential home buyer, you can just go out and find pretty much any agent and be like, hey, I want to buy that house. And they know how to write a contract and get you to buy it. That's not what we're after. Okay, we are a specific group of people who wants a specific property. So we need the specific realtors, specific lenders, and specific contractors. So guys, with that, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment down below, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.